Hi, amigo. Your administration has been great last day.
Storm the front, affirmative. Enemy down. Counter-terrorists win.
This is the Callous Soldiers GIGN 1/6 scale action figure from Gameitoy of Japan, released back in 2003. The box is in bad condition, but on how rare it is, it doesn't bother me. These are Counter-Strike action figures, based on the earlier versions of the game. Number 1 out of 11 is the National Gendarmerie Intervention Group, an elite French police tactical unit. The other figures in the line, they got the Terrorists, Arctic Avenger, Lead Crew, Phoenix Connection, Guerrilla Warfare, and then the CTs, SEAL Team 6, 2 of the hostages, one of which is Dr. Kleiner from Half-Life, and the rest of the CTs, the SAS, and the GSG-9. Secret figure though is the VIP. On the side of the box are images of all the accessories and weapons that are in the line. Most of them are not even in the game. Anyway, on to the figure. Despite this figure being from an already defunct and unknown company, they really went above and beyond. This is from 2003, and I'm seeing details that I wouldn't see until the real modern 1/6 scale figure brands start releasing around 2010. The vest is a black American SOV tactical modular vest. Underneath it is a Kevlar vest with a groin panel. It's still using Velcro to attach the pouches to the vest. However, the pouches are sewn and not molded glued plastic. Its boots, however, are weird. USGI first pattern jungle boots in black, but they're so detailed that none of the 1/6 scale figure manufacturers at the time dared to make actual leather boots with laces, to my knowledge. There is an advantage and disadvantage of using these types of boots on a 1/6 scale figure. The advantage is that it makes the boots more flexible and doesn't hinder the figure's ankle articulation. The disadvantage is that these types of boots tend to deteriorate over time and fall apart. It's not the case for these, and that's good news. The gloves are nylon, I believe, and you might ask why. Well, the fingers are bendable. It's a good idea, but the execution is not perfect. The fingers are too fat, and the material used for the hands tend to stick to the gloves, which makes it not sit all the way on the hands. You can still pose the fingers, just not as firm as I would like it to be. The figure is also wearing a navy blue jumpsuit, belt underneath, a leg holster, and a balaclava. Now for the accessories and weapons. This is where the figure shines the most. This will actually shock you for something that came out in 2003. Collapsible stock, removable magazine, comes with an extra magazine, same old, same old. It just keeps getting more detailed as I go along. Movable selector switch, Here are the things that actually shock me. The ejection port cover opens and closes. The charging handle works. And the trigger works. Here's a fun fact though. They got the mold off the Tokyo Marui XM177 Airsoft. What gave it away? At the ejection port, you can see the hop-up system knob, which is indicative of airsoft electric guns. Next one is his sidearm, which is an H&K P7 with a compensator. Slide moves, and the magazine is removable. That's about it. Both these guns are really well detailed though. The knife with a leather sheath. The knife is metal. Most people are familiar with how the Counter-Strike knife looks like. In the earlier versions of the game, the knife looks like this, but with a black grip, not green. The sheath is made of synthetic leather. Well, all of the leather stuff with this figure are made of fake leather. Quality of the sheath is not that great. It looks like it's about to break any second, especially when the knife is made of metal. The last of the accessories are the grenades. They're fictional, but kind of based upon the M7A2 Riot CS grenades, aka tear gas. However, each color represents a different type of grenade in the game. Red for HE, green for smoke, and gray for flashbang. It's all metal and the pin is a separate piece. In conclusion, the figure is not bad. Some of the articulation is loose. You can always change the figure into something modern and use everything that it came with to make it better. The accessories and weapons are superb. The reasons you would pick this up are if you're a fan of Counter-Strike. The GIGN rarely gets a 1/6 scale action figure. As I recall, the only ones who made GIGN figures are Medicom Toys, Gameitoy, and Hot Toys. And you would take the clothing, accessories, and weapons for kit bashing. And picking this up for kit bashing is not a bad idea. The gear and weapons do scale in with the rest of the brands, including the modern ones. For me, I'm a fan of Counter-Strike. I grew up with the game. I would love to collect the rest of the figures of this line. The L96 is such a rare weapon to find in 1/6 scale. Thank you for watching.